tonight though. What's up with that? Anywho, what are we gonna play next? Yeah, I should probably change this one to Fun Deck. Plasma Eevee? Pretty much guaranteed to lose this one, but if we're gonna play Plasma Eevee, then we can play Plasma Eevee. Top tier. Bears are the winners, man. Bears is a pretty awesome deck. I'm surprised it worked as well as it did, actually. Ah, whatever, we'll play Plasma Eevee. So, my idea with this deck was to try and use Flareon, but Flareon is really not that strong, so it doesn't work as well as it should. Wow, I am drawing like... I can get a Helix Force off. We'll see. This isn't the strongest of starts, but I could get a Helix Force going. That is a Lapras, however. Okay, interesting. So this is Lapras with Victini. What's coming up next then? I have no idea. This is going to be a very interesting setup. Taking back the energy, okay. It's a DCE. Not a particularly good start from him then. I could end here, but I don't think that would be the best idea. Let's have a look at what's in the deck at the moment. So yeah, the idea is to use Leafeon does a lot of damage when there's more energy on the opponent's field, which is okay. Umbreon of course gives more HP to Plasmas. There's Glaceon in here because it does resist the retreat cost stuff, which is pretty good. I'd like to get that on field, but whatever. How many Eevee are in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4. All of those are in there. In fact, all of my evolutions are in general. The problem is this only does 10 more damage for a Pokemon, so it's really not that good. It's sad to say, but it really isn't as good as it should be. I'm going to discard Shadow Triad here. 4 cards drawn. Another Deoxys, but not really a whole lot else. I still think I'm going to have to just attack with Deoxys here, though. It's really not what I'd expect to do, but yeah, just Helix Force. It only does 30 because he doesn't have an energy on him. And I won't even get a knockout with this next turn because Deoxys doesn't power itself up. But oh well. See, even though his hand is absolutely huge, he doesn't seem to be playing much from it, so I don't want to end it into a new hand because that would suck. It would be kind of dumb to do that. Articuno and Keldeo. I didn't see that coming. Okay, that's weird. Discard another Shadow Triad. I'm gonna have to end this next turn. This is just too bad. I can't play this hand out. I can't Juniper all of this away. Both my Flareons are in there, and there's just too much stuff to Juniper. So I'm gonna have to end this hand out. Even though he really doesn't seem to be playing much. I don't know what this deck is all about. I guess Victini to Lapras to get cards out, and then Victini to charge up Articuno or something? Keldeo Floatstone does facilitate that a bit, but... The one good thing here, I'm playing Leafeon, and Keldeo is weak against grass, so Leafeon is actually really good against Keldeo. Although it will get one-shotted still by 4 energy on the Keldeo, so it's really not that good, but it can one-shot, so... Then again, Umbreon does give it a little bit of extra survivability. The problem is that Leafeon is dependent on what the opponent is playing, whereas Flareon is dependent on what you put in your discard, which is a slight difference. That's a white Kyurem and a regular Reshiram. What is this deck? Team Plasma Ball doesn't help a lot, but I could get Absol, I guess. I don't really want to put a third Deoxys down. I want to start getting Eevees on board, but I'm going to get an Absol on the field anyway, because I can at least attach to that and it'll be useful. Let's just end. I need to get these cards back in deck. I can't afford to draw all of that. Okay, Eevee, good. Eevee and Sableye. That's pretty nice. And then we'll just take the kill. Helix Force for 60. Gets a knockout. Please get a good card. Deoxys. Okay, that wasn't what I was looking for, but Deoxys is not a bad option. Gonna sneeze. Maybe. Maybe not. Stupid sneezing. Now this is gonna get one-shotted. Victini's got a double colorless on it, that means it's got free energy attached to it. Helix Force will do 90 for that and 30 for its regular thing. So this Victini is going down next turn. But that will leave a parting shot of putting 2 energy on his board. Which is what he's done now. So Keldeo is fully charged, which means I should be going for Leafeon next turn. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to put another Eevee down, I think. I could Plasma Grunt, discard Deoxys, just get 4 cards. I think that's what I'm going to do. Chorus Machine. That can go on Absol. Or it could go on Deoxys. Both are good options. Deoxys is probably the better option at the moment, because it seems like it's just Deoxys % at the moment, so... And then a regular Dart can go down on the Eevee. The idea is I'm supposed to set up the Sableye, but that didn't really come to play this game. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Really? That's not supposed to happen. So, why that failed, I don't know. Okay, right. Deoxys reads, if this Pokemon has a Plasma Energy on it, it does 30 damage plus 30 more for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon. This thing has 2 energy cards, but one of them provides 2 energy. So, this actually has 3 energy on it. That's 30 plus 90 is 120. Victini has got 110 HP. That was supposed to KO. I don't know why it didn't, but that was supposed to get the knockout. Now I'm in a lot of trouble with this Keldeo over here, because that's a lot of damage right there. Yes, it says energy and not energy cards. I just double checked that. 30 more damage for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Energy cards is an old thing. Juniper. I want to get Leafeon this turn if I can. I get everybody but Leafeon. Fantastic. Oh, but I have an Ultra Ball. Okay. Don't know why I didn't spot that before, but sure. I only have 1 Pokemon in the discard at the moment, so Flareon ain't gonna help too much. Get out Leafeon. So Leafeon goes on the one with the energy. Glaceon goes down on the other one. Glaceon's free zone means I have 0 retreat cost, so we'll go straight out to Leafeon. And Floatstone, I guess I'll put the Floatstone on the Sableye. And we shall attack with Energy Crush, 20 damage times number of energy on all of the opponent's Pokemon. Which means 300 freaking damage there. So much damage. Leafeon, man, it can hit like a truck if the opponent's got a ton of energy on board. The problem is, if he has a fire energy, then he could just revenge kill with Victini. But it doesn't look like he does, so I think I'm good to go at the moment. However, I did take out most of his energy on board right there, so I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of damage right now, unless I get Absol set up. You know, it's funny, Leafeon is basically the only reason why, the only reason why I'm playing it is because of Blastoise. I'm gonna be 100% honest here, if it wasn't for Blastoise, I wouldn't be playing Leafeon. Plasma Eevee best deck. Ooh, Escape Rope. Let's go out to the Deoxys, I suppose? Maybe not, because then he could hit me with that. Let's go to Glaceon. Reshiram. Okay. Feebas. Now I really don't know what this guy's deck is. Okay. Ultra Ball away revive and I guess the N? I just want to see what else is in the deck, what I could afford to discard here. Could get Umbreon. I can't fit any more Pokemon on the bench. See, this is the problem. Plasma Eevee has a massive issue with bench space because you want lots of evolutions out, but you also need to have attackers, and then you need to have Deoxys for power boosting. So really, there's not a whole lot of scope for me to do much in this deck. I am going to just retreat to the Leafeon though. Yeah, because I don't want to risk trying to get another energy for Absol right now. So I'm just going to go out to this and Energy Crush for 100. Look at that! Leafy Tornado go! Heck yeah! I hit 80 plus 20 for the 2 Deoxys on board. So it's 100 damage. Gotta admit, this is pretty potent at the very least. Leafeon putting in the work here. Leafeon's actually surprisingly cool. Catcher, that's going to bring up Sableye. Okay, I have a Float Stone on Sableye, so that ain't stopping me at all. Oops, yep, forgot the stone. I don't usually put Glaceon on the field, so that's why I kind of have the stone there. I could Super Rod some stuff back in. Super Rod in the dark, an Eevee, and Flareon. And then Juniper these guys away. Frozen City is my counter stadium because then non-plasma Pokemon take 20 damage whenever an energy goes down on them, so it's pretty useful. Yeah, I think I should pretty much just win this now. I'm gonna put the plasma down on Absol, I think. Retreat out to the Leafeon. And beat a Reshiram with a Leafeon, because that's just how awesome we're going here. Leafy Tornado go! MVP Leafeon. Leafeon is so good right now. And next turn I can computer search, I'll get a catcher, because I think I have one catcher left in deck probably. There's quite a few decks at... oh, maybe not, because of an N. There's quite a few decks at the moment, I'm only playing free catcher, because I don't have space for stuff. I can still get kills. I can use Absol. If he puts an energy on Victini ever, he loses. If he puts an energy down on anything else, he doesn't automatically lose. But yeah, I just need a catcher, and I can catcher kill the Victini, and that will be game over. Yeah, because he took 20 damage from that. And that gives me another target, but I don't have enough. I can't do anything with that, so you go down nowhere because I don't really need to put you down at all. We'll just attack. Energy Crush 120! MVP Leafeon. I have no idea why this is working so well, except for the fact that this guy's deck is not exactly competitive either, but it's working pretty freaking well, I have to say. If he attaches, he dies. I don't know what he's planning with this right here, but why didn't he evolve into Melodic? He had a Melodic in hand. I guess it wouldn't have made too much of a difference, but he could have survived. If he hadn't attacked, well, then he would have had to have not attached an energy as well. I have 0 retreat, but it doesn't matter, he's going to get a kill anyway. It's a good way of finishing. You know what? We have to finish it with the Leafeon. Leafeon putting in the work, man. Energy Crush for 130. 10 less damage than it would have been last turn because Deoxys got knocked out. But yeah, MVP Leafeon, holy crap. I'm curious how much damage this thing did now, actually. Holy shit, we broke 1,000 damage pretty much by using Leafeon and Deoxys. MVP Leafeon. How about that? God, you will not see that in most other games ever. Oh boy. To think that was almost a throwaway card as well. I didn't actually put that in expecting it to put in a ton of work, but hey, I actually did decently there. The idea was I was supposed to use Flareon, as I said before, but Flareon really isn't that good. The most I've managed to get Flareon to hit with 2 Deoxys on the field is about 100. That's 6 Pokemon this card. It's just... it takes too long to do big damage. In theory it could do like 180, but theory is a wonderful thing and it just doesn't work. Flareon's not that good. I might actually switch it out for a second Leafeon based on that game, because that Leafeon, man, did so much work.